It's amazing what you can uncover just by looking at a single word. I mean, a really, really common word. Today, we're going to do just that. We're going to take one word and use it to unlock this incredible story about language itself. And that word is sleep. Yeah, that's it, sleep. We all do it, right? We all think we know what it means, but do we really? Because if you look just a little bit closer at this super simple word, you'll find it leads to a whole system. A system designed to literally change how the entire world communicates. Okay, so first things first. Let's really get into the anatomy of sleep. What makes this word tick? We're going to start with the basics, right from the Simple English Wiktionary, just to see what we're working with here. So, first up, sleep is a verb. It's an action word, right? Something you do. Now, the dictionary gets a little technical and calls it an intransitive verb, but all that really means is that it's something you do by yourself. You don't need an object. You don't sleep a book. You just sleep, you know? Like in the example, I need to sleep now. That's it. It's a complete idea, totally focused on the action. But wait, that's not its only gig. Sleep can also be a noun, a thing, a concept. You can talk about the idea of sleep, or maybe a specific period of sleep, and it's super flexible. It can be uncountable, like when you say, man, I need more sleep. Or it can be countable, like talking about a good night's sleep. It's this versatility that really makes it such a workhorse of a word. So yeah, this lays it out perfectly. It shows the two main hats this one little word can wear. Over here, you've got the action, sleeping, and over there, you've got the thing, the concept, sleep. And the fact that it can just flip between these two jobs so easily, well, that's a huge part of what makes it so powerful in English. And we're still not done. The word itself actually changes its shape to fit the grammar. You've got he sleeps, I slept, she is sleeping. It's like a tiny linguistic transformer, just adapting on the fly. But honestly, all of this is just the opening act.
Because here's where it gets really interesting. While I was digging around in this dictionary entry, this one little sentence kind of hidden right at the top just jumped out at me. And it's a clue. It's the thing that's going to take us from just talking about one word to, well, a much, much bigger idea.
And this is it. The quote says, sleep is on the Basic English 850 list. I mean, how easy would it be to just read right past that, right? But this is the clue I was talking about. It's like a breadcrumb, and it's leading us somewhere pretty wild. So that obviously begs the question, what in the world is the Basic English 850 list? And maybe more importantly, why is a word as simple as sleep even on it? All right, let's figure this out. Because that one little clue about our word sleep is about to blow the doors off a huge, fascinating concept from the history of language. And it all comes down to this number, 850. Now, this isn't just some random number pulled out of a hat. Nope. This is the exact number of words that someone, at some point, decided was all you needed to explain pretty much anything. See, this list is the absolute heart of something called Basic English. So what is it? Well, it's a simplified version of English that was created way back in the 1930s, and it had this really radical goal: to make a version of English so easy that pretty much anyone, anywhere in the world could learn it fast and still talk about complex stuff. The whole system, the whole shebang, is built on just these 850 words, and every single one was chosen because it was super useful. And that is why sleep is on the list. It's not just that it's a common word, it's a core human experience, right? You literally can't describe daily life without it. It's a fundamental building block of how we talk to each other. Okay, so what does this all mean? What's the big takeaway? I mean, why should we care about some language experiment from almost a century ago? Well, it all boils down to the amazing power of keeping things simple. The big lesson from Basic English is this: you don't need a giant vocabulary to have big ideas. Sometimes a small, well-chosen toolkit of words is way more effective than a huge, complicated one. It's just a fantastic reminder that, a lot of the time, real clarity comes from simplicity. So just think about the journey we just took. We started with one single word in a dictionary, and we ended up with this massive idea for global communication. It really shows you, doesn't it? There's so much depth hidden in the simple things we see and use every single day. So I'll leave you with this to think about. If a whole system for talking to anyone in the world can be built from just 850 words, what about in your own life? What complex ideas could you make way clearer, simpler, and more powerful?
just by being a little more careful with your words. What could you build if you stuck to the basics?